And that's the end credits. So once again, here's my brutal, honest thoughts about this game. As someone who played Superstar Saga, Partners in Time, and Bowser's Inside Story, okay? When you put all three of those games together, that is like the perfect trilogy of any, like, you know, RPG, Mario RPG ever, okay? Whatever. You name it, it's the perfect trilogy. Once you get to Paper Jam and Dream Team and shit, my personal gripes with those games is that I just feel like they were just not designed with like a brain in mind. I don't care what your thoughts on the games are. When it comes to Paper Jam, it was like, the reason why I didn't play that is because it's like, okay, so you're combining Mario and Luigi with Paper Mario, and for some odd reason, you decided to not include Paper Luigi in that. That was like the ultimate layup to do Mario, Luigi, Paper Mario, Paper Luigi on some like Partners in Time type shit. I was like a callback, but you incorporate both worlds. Someone tell me what Paper Mario and Paper Luigi are doing in that game. Especially Paper Luigi, because I know Paper Mario is a big character in the game, but what is Paper Luigi doing in that game? This is my problem with this game. This game uses Luigi like a plot device and a key item instead of an actual brother in the game called Brothership. That's my whole issue with this entire game. This game is written like, I don't even know. Like, they just didn't even think about making an actual good story with this game. And that's what really upsets me with it, because it's like, dude, you had everything. All the pieces were there, okay? When it comes to this Dream Team Luigi Lodge type shit, that was weird to me, because it's like, okay, once again, nothing in the story matters because it's just gonna be Luigi thinking of some shit to solve the issue. That's uncreative. It wasn't that, you know, funny or interesting at all. And it's like, okay, why are we treating, like I said, in the game called Brothership, why are we treating Luigi like it's like he's a plot device, like he's a key item? Now, Luigi logic in battle is totally fine. It's when you're in the overworld main map that's like, dude, why are we treating this the second half of Mario like, you know, not an afterthought, but like not anything that he does things on his own. You know, there are some moments where yes, Luigi did do things on his own and he came through for a couple times, but at the same time, I don't know, it just feels like this was the game to show both brothers like traits, abilities separately, together, what makes them work, their strengths, their weaknesses, all of it, you feel me? And for some reason, this game just decided not to do that. And I mean, like, past games did that. Like, I'm sure even Dream Team did that to an extent, even though I didn't play that shit. But it's like, dude, this was the game that I thought would fucking, like, revive the whole franchise. The reason IGN gave this game a 5 is purely because of what I'm saying right now. This game is uninspired. It's not like, it misses all the classical whimsy that past Mario and Luigi games had. It's missing all the magic. I've complained about the power plug people before, and I don't hate that they're power plug people. I just think it's a weird species or race to build a whole world around, especially when the whole world is like just like Mario Land themes and stuff. Like, these are power plug people living in the desert and the magma villages and stuff, but they're power plug people. That doesn't really make sense to me. You feel me? My issue with this game is I feel like whoever wrote this game, and like, mind you, I'm looking at the credits and I have not seen like lead writer, lead script editor, anything. I'm seeing producer, general producer, expert producer, everything except for writer. Like, who wrote this fucking game story? Because I'm really, if I have the right half of mind, and I still probably gonna do this anyways, I will literally like sit down with you guys and like type out the entire story of this game, plot point by plot point, move characters around, remove islands and shit, rewrite the entire story, and it'll be fucking better. And I'm just a black guy from fucking Connecticut. So it's like, dude, I just feel like compared to Superstar Saga, Partners in Time, and Bowser's Inside Story, this game makes the fucking mark on all three of those. So don't even put this game in that category there. If you want to put it with Dream Team and Paper Jam, go with them, alright? But those 3 games and these 3 games are 2 different fucking games. Series. Alright? So that's what I have to say on this fucking matter. I'm just glad I 100%ed it, because I can give you my 100% non-biased fucking thoughts on this game, because I 100%ed it, I verified in the subject, I clearly showed you all the evidence and the receipts, and like, you're just not gonna sit here and tell me that this game was fucking good or peak. This was mid as fuck, and IGN said so, and I agree with IGN. Now, is a 5 too low? Perhaps, but it's not more than a fucking 7, and personally for me, it's a 6.5, okay? When I break down game reviews, these are my categories. Story, difficulty, music, graphics, and gameplay. Let's get the first 3 out of the way. Graphics are great. This game was visually beautiful, okay? Very good. That's why I had such high hopes for this game. The level design and the maps are gorgeous. They did a very good job with that and the puzzles, okay? Secondly, the music, very good. I like the music in this game. The music carries this fucking game heavily. A lot of the maps in this game, and a lot of the things that happen in this game, are saved by the fucking music track, okay? This is a great OST that I will definitely be adding to my personal playlist and shit, okay? The gameplay was great as well, too. I already said the level design was amazing. It's very Mario Luigi-esque. We've seen this before. The level design was great. The battle system was amazing. I really love the battle system. The bros moves were great. The fact that Mario and Luigi worked together for their attacks for the entire game was very good. I like that. That was a good change. And the spark plugs were fucking peak, okay? A lot of those are peak. I didn't think I would like them as much as I did. When they first got introduced to us, I didn't want to lean on them too hard, because like I thought they would trivialize the game, especially with knockout blow and surprise iron balls just doing extra damage at the end of the turn. I didn't want to lean on that too hard, because I thought it would just make the game dummy easy. But as we unlocked more by collecting all the sprite balls, which I did, we got some really cool ones, like Auto Luigi. I always talk about that shit. Wait a minute in it, always talk about that shit. Protecticus came in clutch a lot. You know what I'm talking about? A lot of the spark plugs were sick, so I would like a lot of those. Those are all great abilities. Okay, so the gameplay is fucking fine. I really do like the gameplay, the battle system, all that's great. The difficulty in this game wasn't that bad. It tried to shoot up in some areas, but for the most part, it wasn't that challenging. As you saw me kind of do the Let's Play, I would just sit down for a day or a night and just get through an entire island in one sitting. There wasn't ever a point where I had to be like, oh man, well, alright chat, let's, you know, save and quit and get back to this island next week or something. Like, no, I beat every level within one sitting. And that's probably because the levels are kind of small and short design, but they also weren't that hard either. And this is my biggest thing with this game. When we hit the story part, I ranted about this on TikTok, and when the majority of your TikTok agrees with you on a subject, that means you're fucking right. I ranted about this game's story sucked because there's a lack of bosses. There's 3 lighthouse bosses. One of them doesn't have a lighthouse boss. The bosses that do appear in the small islands, there are very little of them. I can only name Garumbla and the Mega Snapter off the top of my head. So that's my main problem with the game, is the lack of bosses that don't affect the story. I had regrets with the extension core, but honestly as the game progresses, I like them a little bit more, so I don't hate it as much. But it's like, dude, this game could have been better if there were bosses for me to use my bros moves and my spark plugs against this shit. That's what my biggest gripe with that I ranted about on TikTok was, and a lot of people agreed with me. Because I'm right, okay? At the very end of the day, I'm right, alright? So, like I said, graphics great, music great, gameplay great, story not good at all, really right in the middle, mid, and it's not a bad story, it's just not a great story, it's not really even a good story, it's right in the middle, it's mid, it's neutral, and then like I said, the difficulty, it fluctuates, it starts off very easy, slowly gets more difficult, but not that much more difficult. Like, I got a couple game overs here and there against Bowser, I guess, but it's like, okay, nothing really in this game that's like feels like, oh wow, I gotta, you know, get stronger, rethink my strategies and stuff, you know. So that's my opinion on this game. Okay, I 100%ed it. I'm never playing this game again. There's no replayability in this game. If you want to be like Gerard the completionist, be like finish it or complete it, this is a finish it. You can complete it and you'll get a lot of good rewards for doing that. But don't think you have to complete it because you don't really get anything out of it except for maybe a few good items, a lot of mid and bad items, and then a lot of beans, which help with your upgrades and stuff. But that's about it. And like, that's all I can really say about this game. It's like a very lackluster game, and it could have been a lot better, and I'm just not happy with it. And in my opinion, I'm not getting back into the Mario Luigi franchise after this. Like, I don't know. You'll have to like put me at gunpoint at this point for me to play the next Mario Luigi game, because I doubt they'll be able to make another good one. Okay? Because right now we have 3 and 4 of good Mario Luigi games. Like I just said, Superstar Saga, Partners in Time, and Bowser's Story are peak, and then after that it's just mid. Okay? What was it? Dream Team, Paper Jam, and this shit. That's 3 and 3. Okay? So I can't roll the dice and flip the coin on them and hope that the next one is gonna be good. I just don't think that's possible. But we'll see. Maybe I'm wrong. Depends on how long it takes between the next Mario Luigi game in between this one. I really doubt that there'll be a new one coming out anytime soon after this terrible fucking game review that this game got, but we'll just have to wait and see. So with that being said, I'll leave it there. It's 11, and I think I want to do just one more video about this game. Well, I'm gonna do 2. I'm gonna do one real quick and then another one just a little bit later in the week probably. And that's gonna be a big essay video. Like I said, when I said I'm gonna break down the video or the game and by story, we're gonna do that, okay? So watch out for that video. It's gonna be a big, long, awesome video. I'm sure of it, because I'm a great writer. I know I am. Even though I don't have any proof for it, I just know I can write a better story than this shit. And like I said, I'm just a 28-year-old black guy from Connecticut. So if I can write a better story than this shit, I'll put my money where my mouth is and do it, okay? So, with that being said, I hope you guys have a great night. I'll see you guys later. Make sure you guys leave a like, comment, share, and subscribe for more. If you enjoy the Mario Luigi Brothership content, I really appreciate you guys do. I'll see you guys in the next one. Take it easy. Drink plenty of water. Tell someone you love them. And I'll see you guys next time, okay? Goodbye.